And this is where it's like, Selene, I can't be on your side with this. Like, I love the Love Island rules. I'm on your side with that. But this, you do have a job. We joke about the fact that you think you're on Love Island and you don't know you have to work.
But it's important to me that you know that you're not on Love Island.
Now you're seeing Barbara and Jess kind of flirting, and she's like getting defensive about it. Girl, you can't. If you're going to play Love Island, you don't.
Can't care.
Exactly.
Because we know you don't.
And it just feels like Kyle is trying to be like, gotcha. But in his mind, like, okay, them hooking up, does it mean... Obviously, it's meaning something more to him than it means to her. I just don't know how you would put up with somebody like that if you weren't terrible too. Hi everybody, welcome back to Below Deckspurts, a sibling duo podcast where we recap current Below Deck seasons. I'm Morgan.
I'm Lane.
And today we're recapping Below Deck Season 12, Episode 7, Party Docking in the House Tonight.
Wow, what a banger.
You know, honestly, respect.
Yep,
I like it.
They listen to us.
Yep, though that's the kind of title I want.
That's the energy we want. All right, that's what we need.
My question for you, to be honest, I didn't do main points today. Let's see if I can come up with them off the fly. Dock party.
Rock on.
Selene.
Nonsense.
Still doing the same stuff, nothing really new.
Yeah, just really pushing that love triangle.
Yep. And then Rainbow's kind of getting... The stuff with Rainbow's kind of escalating.
Yeah. She's getting overwhelmed. It's coming to a head.
Yeah. So we'll see there.
Yeah.
My question for you. What's your least favorite dish to wash?
What? I don't understand.
I was like, at first I was like, come on, Selene. And then I was like, that is a really weird question.
I mean, it is a weird question.
None?
Yeah.
What do you think I prefer, washing any dish?
Yeah. I didn't want to be on her side. I was fighting in my head not to be on her side, but one, weird question. Two, none of them. I'd rather be sitting outside in my swimsuit.
To be honest, okay, I can come up with one. Cheese grater.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Oh, it's so bad.
Ruins your damn sponge.
Yeah, or you're cutting your finger off.
Yeah.
Either one.
I only got 10 of those.
Also... like a casserole dish that's got like really crusted on stuff.
Yeah, I just throw those in the field.
Not a nice enough dish to keep.
Yeah.
Just it's gone.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Oh, okay. Do you have a question for me?
I do. Not.
I knew it. That's okay. No big deal. I was really proud of my question.
That was a good one.
When it came up, I was like, boom, question of the day. You never answered what yours is, though.
That is a good question.
Gun to your head. Tell
to
me
my
what
head.
your least favorite dish is.
I don't understand. A whole toilet lid.
Whoa.
That wouldn't be good.
You eat off of a toilet lid?
You don't?
What?
What? Cheese grater's the big one.
It really is. That's the one that came to my mind, is a cheese grater.
I hate cleaning my air fryer insert pan thing.
Yeah, that's true. Ours are better now because they're just the trays, so I can throw those in the dishwasher, but honestly, they don't really get clean in the dishwasher, so I get what you're saying.
I also don't have a dishwasher, so I gotta do all that by hand.
Oof. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, and at some point in the last couple of years, I tricked myself into thinking that I like doing dishes. Pretty good trick.
Yeah.
Because now I like it, and I used to hate it.
I actually don't mind it. So we lived in our first house. We didn't have a dishwasher. And it did suck. I mean, I'm not going to lie, but I don't really mind. It's not the worst chore, you know?
Yeah, there's definitely worse.
There's worse. Okay. So let's just kind of jump right in. So we start back on the dock where they're like, what the fuck? Like, nothing is set up.
Mm-hmm.
I never really doubted it, if I'm going to be honest, because here was my theory. If they would have messed that up, we would have seen it in the previews so many times.
Yeah.
You know?
And dang, I should have written this down. I was going to ask you, do you think that whole thing where Fraser and Captain go on the dinghy and go meet the guy and they're like, nothing's set up, what's going on? Do you think that was real at all?
That's a good question. There's a chance it wasn't.
I don't think it was. I think it was like the day prior, and like what they actually asked the guy didn't have anything to go with the narrative of like, this is happening in a couple hours.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a good point. And the guy, well, the only thing I can say is like what you said last week, where it's like if like 9 people are telling you no and one person's telling you yes, like you probably shouldn't believe that person. So that was in the back of my mind too, where I'm like, maybe this guy's just really just way too overconfident. Mm-hmm. But you're right. There could be so many factors we don't know, like for the drama of it all.
Yeah.
So I don't know about you, but I like Chef Anthony. Mm-hmm. I am rooting for him. I'm tired of hearing in every single interview how he's so hung up on last season still. Mm-hmm. And I feel like, I don't know, again, maybe it's editing, maybe they're telling him to keep saying this, but it's like, dude, you're here now. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm sure Captain would tell you, forget about it.
Yeah.
And you're still hung up on this whole Fraser thing, but yet you won't talk to him about it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want to hear about it anymore then.
Yeah, it's like that one friend that is completely fine, but every time they have a drop of alcohol,
Yeah.
they're talking about like their girlfriend or like friends, like someone, they talk about the same thing every single time. And you're like, you know that there's options, you're not taking them. I don't want to hear it.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just to the point where you're like, this is your problem. We've told you what to do.
I found this ID in this wallet.
Then take it.
It's not my wallet.
Makes sense to me.
So take it.
We were on the boat today, and Dad was worried about the top hitting the train bridge that we go under, you know? And I was like, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Don't worry, Cam. We'll buff out those scratches.
So then the other main theme we're going to be talking about this episode, which I'm over as well, is the love triangle. I was on Solene's side a little bit because I was like, she's playing Love Island. Cool. But now I'm like, I don't know if I'm getting annoyed with Solene. I guess I am a little bit because at the end, how now you're seeing Barbara and Jess kind of flirting, and she's like getting defensive about it. Girl, you can't. If you're going to play Love Island, you don't
can't care.
Exactly.
Because we know you don't.
You're not caring, so you cannot expect other people to care.
Yeah.
So, and then also, I think it's weird how much Kyle cares.
I do too. I don't want to see it. I don't want to admit it. But yeah, it's just, move on.
Yeah, it's weird. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, my next note's like Kyle saying that Solene doesn't care about how she makes people feel and he's hurt. And I'm like, okay, that's true. But also she never told him, like, let's be boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like, he is acting like, I guess this is where it's hard because they did hook up. Mm. So it's like, who is in the wrong and the right?
Yeah, but it's like, how much do you actually know this person?
You don't.
You don't.
But in his mind, like, okay, them hooking up, does it mean obviously it's meaning something more to him than it means to her.
Yeah.
But he's acting hurt by it. So if he was so hurt, then be done with her. But yet he's still trying to sneak kisses. And then he's, and later in the episode telling Jess about it. It's like he's trying to be drama too.
Yeah. And it could fall into like an ego thing. Or like you want what you can't have.
Yeah.
And I see a little bit of all that in there. And it's just like, I'm sure if he could see himself, he would say the same things, I
don't know. I'm still weird vibes.
I'm holding out hope for him.
Yeah.
But
we'll see.
Yeah, it might not be a good season for him with that coming up on.
Oh, yeah. That's another thing where I'm like, I don't know how dramatic it is. Here's my guess, which, I mean, I guess we could talk about this at the end, but we'll just say it now. I don't think he hooked up with.
No.
I think he was joking and saying he did, and then it became a thing, and he really didn't.
I think at the very most, he made a bad joke, and the guests got mad, and everything else is just scraped together, because they would have more evidence of him, like, leaving the boat in the middle of the night, or like sneaking away, like something other than that.
So here's, from what we saw in the coming up on, this is my guess. He made a joke that they hooked up in the water.
Oh.
I'm guessing it didn't happen. It has nothing to do with the guests. I'm guessing, like, he was messing around with the guests in the water. He made a comment to, like, Damo or Jess or someone, like, oh, we fooled around in the water, something like that. It didn't actually happen, but one of them heard it, or someone overheard him telling someone. You know what I mean? That's my guess, but I could be totally wrong.
I'm blaming Solane. I don't know how it fits in, but I blame her.
Yep, she's part of it. Honestly, she's probably like the least. She doesn't care. She'd probably like hook up with a guest.
Yeah, go for it.
Go for it. It's Love Island.
This is Love Island. I don't know why you guys keep telling me to scrub shit.
Yeah,
it's Love Island.
Why am I still cleaning stuff? Okay, I think we're at lunch now. Are we at lunch?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me.
The first thing that he put out was Provencal, something tart.
What?
It's spelled Porvencal. I don't know how to say that.
Whatever.
But it is zucchini, eggplant, and tomato tart seasoned with herbs and baked into an olive oil-based crust. 1 out of 10, what would you give it?
Say that again. Explain it again.
Zucchini, eggplant, and tomato tart seasoned with herbs and baked into an olive oil-based crust.
I have no clue. It could go one way or the other.
I gave it a 4.
I would eat all of those things. On a tart is weird. I would go middle of the road just to be safe. I feel like if it's made well by a really good chef, yes. If it was made by me, no.
Yeah, no, that's just gross on a gross thing.
But I'd try it.
Yeah, 4 out of 10, I'd try it.
Yeah.
And then there was tuna niçoise salad.
Okay.
I am a sucker for raw tuna.
Yeah, I like raw tuna.
Niçoise salad is essentially a regular ass salad with niçoise olives.
What the fuck is a niçoise olive?
That's a good question. Maybe AI led me astray. I'm not sure. And then AI also said, some people put green beans, potatoes, and other raw vegetables in there. And I was like, yeah, people put shit in a salad. Calm down, dude.
You can literally put anything you want in a salad.
You can do literally anything you want. It's like soup.
Yep. Okay, was that it?
Yeah, and then they had pork chops. Couldn't find anything on that.
Pork chops for lunch?
Yeah. I think it might be a completely original dish. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I hope you can't see my foot on the camera because I have to put it up because it's hurting so bad. I sprained my ankle really bad this past weekend, and it's throbbing.
I hit her with a car.
Hopefully you guys can't see my fat foot right now. If you can, maybe we'll get more views. I don't know.
I'll put something over it.
There is a chance that you can because I had to flip the camera because of the buttons.
Oh,
see how the camera's like down there?
Yeah, 50-50 shot.
If you can, just put like an emoji there.
Absolutely. I will do that.
Oh, man. Okay, serious question. When Fraser goes into Captain and he's like, do you need anything? And he's like, yeah, a bottle of wine. Was that a joke?
I don't know.
Okay, because they're on charter.
Yeah.
He's driving the boat.
Yeah.
It has to be a joke.
You're driving a big-ass boat, dude.
There's no way it's not a joke,
No.
but it did not play like a joke.
Yeah, maybe it was one of those where it was like such an easy joke that it wasn't funny and no one like paid attention to it, you know?
Yeah, the way Fraser responded was very normal.
Really?
Like, Yeah, what kind? It wasn't like, yeah, what kind? Like, you know, just a little nuance. So I was like...
I think that was maybe his way of saying, like, yeah, and I need one too, you know?
It has to be, right? Because I'm thinking, okay, yeah, you can have a glass of wine and drive a car or whatever. But, like, I think as a captain of a... It's like Brad doing what he does. Mm-hmm. He can't have a single drink and then go to work. We could. You know,
I can't.
Well, not you. Hypothetically, people can. But, like, a captain of a boat, I don't think you can have a glass of wine.
Yeah, it's like... There's a lot of jobs where you can't have a single drink,
right.
And that's one of them.
Right. Mm-hmm. Okay, it has to be a joke, but I was just so stunned because I was like, that did not seem like a joke at all.
But then there's one part in this episode where Solane is like...
French champagne.
Yeah, saying like a villain in a movie. Like, oh, French champagne.
I know.
Kill the Batman.
I was also confused there too because then I rewound it. I actually rewound it. So I was like, I need to look at that glass. It looks like water.
It does.
Why is it in a champagne glass? Or a white? Was it in a champagne? Yeah,
it was. It was in a champagne flute.
I need clarification.
Boob? I don't know.
There's really not much to talk about, so that's what I was really stuck on.
Yeah.
Oh, well, now we're at the least favorite dish to wash.
Yeah.
Solane's like, what?
It's like that. All of them. I hate it here.
But think about also what's weird is like if English isn't your first language, that's a weird question.
We say things so weird.
Right. Like,
yeah.
What is your least favorite dish to wash? Imagine like trying to translate that in a language that's not your first language. You would be like, I don't. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't think she was doing it to make Rainbow feel bad. I really think she was just like, I literally don't know what you're asking.
Yeah, I mean, it is a weird sentence. It's just a lot of words that really shouldn't be next to each other.
That's not a normal question. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, what's the best way to say that? Out of
like if you were trying to translate it?
Out of every type of dish that you wash.
I think you would just, I don't think you can say it in a normal way. I think you could be like, do you like washing plates? Do you like washing forks? You know what I mean? Like that would be...
And then you're just going to kindergarten. Do you like the blue car or the red car?
I think Rainbow's trying. It's just, like I said, she's weird. And then she talks about how she was like this is where I was like, I'm also confused. She talks about being like a troublemaker growing up. And I don't know how that relates to what's going on right now.
Couldn't get my head around that one. She's like, yeah, I was a troublemaker when I was growing up, so now I follow all the rules.
Yeah.
Like, what?
I know. I was like, I know what you're trying to do. I'm also not following. Though.
Yeah. Weird.
The dads are fighting, Fraser and Anthony, talking about what time dinner's supposed to be.
Yeah. You're like 7 or 7:30, 7 or 7:30, 7 or 7:30. It's like, what are we doing here?
What am I doing here?
It's like, call it 7:15 and get off the walkie.
No, they were talking in person.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They were on the walkie at first, and then they went in person. Yeah.
And that's again where I was like, Anthony, let the firing thing go or say something.
Yeah. Shit or get off the pot. That's all you got to do.
Exactly. What's next? We're kind of all over the place because like this episode was with Scottish. I'm not closing the door with him. That's what Solane says. So basically saying like she's not completely writing Kyle off. Mm-hmm. To me, what that sounds like is if Jess happens to drop me, I have a backup.
Got a safety net. Yep.
Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what it sounds like to me.
It is kind of an interesting thing to watch with the show because there's only a few options.
Yeah.
So they really gotta play their cards right.
Yeah, and Solane doesn't seem like she's interested in anybody else.
No.
Like, which is weird. You'd think like Damo, Hugo, they're like, what?
You know what it reminds me of? You know the politician in the later seasons, or the later season of Parks and Rec, where like Ben works for him and he's sitting in his office just like,
Is it?
And they're like, he's watching TV, right? And they go in there and he's just sitting there staring at the wall.
Who is it? What actor is that?
I don't remember.
It's not Paul Rudd, right?
No.
He's different. He was like the Candy Factory guy.
Yeah.
And it's not Rob Lowe.
No. It's like a one episode
okay.
Actor, but yeah, they're just like, no, he's got to be watching TV in there. He's got to be listening to something. And they go in and he's just staring at the wall, and that's so lame.
Yes. Speaking of Parks and Rec, my favorite part, like, of course, top 5 is, like, part of the top 5 is the ice rink one.
Yeah, that's great.
That's great. That's, like, a classic. But one that people don't often talk about that, like, I crack up at every time I see is when Ben's in his, like, depression and he's doing stop motion and he shows it to
it's like 4 seconds.
He's like, it's only 4 seconds. I spent all day on that. And then he like plays it again and it's still 4 seconds.
I spent a whole day on that.
And then he tries the calzone thing.
Yep.
Oh, so good. But that one is like a classic though. Stop. What is it? Is it claymation?
Claymation. Yeah, stop motion. I think it's kind of the same thing. And I just love that he keeps going back to the accounting firm and then quitting the same day. Dad, Ben quit again.
I wrote, I'm so nervous for them. Sorry, I'm yawning. I don't know what that means.
They bring the boat back into port.
Okay, maybe that's what it was.
It was that, and then they're getting ready for a carnival.
Yeah,
one of the two.
I say this every episode. I gotta stop writing things thinking that I'll remember because they're clearly. Oh yeah, because my next note is this seems good ? It was the carnival thing.
Yeah.
Like, you guys were so worried, but this seems good. The guests were happy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's where we're at.
Yeah.
But I will say I'll take back the shit I talked about doing this on a boat, because sitting on the back of the boat watching all that, ideal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I don't take it back fully because I do think the point of that, of like a festival or like pride or parades and stuff, is like a community aspect to it.
True.
That's the only part where, but there were a decent amount of people there, but were they like actors? Were they like fill-ins?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And
like, how'd they find these people?
That's true. And you could take like a negative stance on it, like they're watching them, kind of just watching their culture and not getting involved in it. But what I thought about it was being in like box seats.
Yeah.
And I have always wanted to be in box seats so I can sit the whole time. But that's just me. Right.
No, I love sitting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Big
for sure. Big sitting guy. Yeah, for sure. I've always been that way, though, even when I was younger. You know, like, obviously I'm older now, and that's the thing where it's like, if there's no chairs, don't invite me. Mm-hmm. But even when I was, like, in my early 20s, I was always like, are there chairs? Mm-hmm. But so I get that. I do know what you're talking about with, like, the VIP area. I thought that was really good. They did a good job.
I feel you on that, though. One of the houses that we partied in college had 0 chairs.
Or nasty couches.
Like, imagine it was a huge kitchen that went into the living room, and it was just tile, island, counters. That was it.
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys don't have any stools?
Right.
Or like a trash can I can flip over?
Right. Or a cooler.
I'd
find anything.
Yeah. I started bringing my cooler when I got, like, senior year.
There you go.
I got to sit somewhere.
Yep. Yeah, I was thinking, I put on actually, I didn't put this on my Christmas list yet, but speaking of always having a chair, I want something, and I'm sure that's been invented. I want like a backpack that's a chair, so that like if I'm anywhere, I just have my chair with me, and I can take the backpack off and it's a chair.
Yeah.
Like, not like a normal folding chair where you have like the sling thing. I'm not carrying that.
That sucks.
Right. Yeah, I want it to be built into a backpack.
Yeah. The little like beach chairs that are super low, those have straps on the back.
I don't want that.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
Don't settle. That's what I say.
If it's on my Christmas list, it means I'm not buying it, so I'm getting the one I want.
Fair.
Speaking of chairs, I'll drop this in a second. I'm
almost done.
I also put on my Christmas list one of those chairs that has the built-in shade.
Ooh. You're getting real serious about
I'm getting
sitting.
real old.
Yep.
Because I need shade. And it's like a rocking one, but it's got the shade. It's perfect. It's like $80 though, so I'm not going to buy it. If anybody wants to buy that for me, let me know. I'll give you my Amazon list. So
I'm still blocking out your feet.
Hey, if you want to buy me that chair, Lane will unblock my feet.
I will not be involved in this.
This is where we find out that Barbara kind of likes Jess, but she won't do anything because of so Lane. We'll see about that.
Are you sure about that?
You sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
I'm not. I think something's gonna happen.
Yeah,
eventually.
and I think it should.
Same.
Yeah.
They are the true lesbians, okay?
Yeah.
And I get it. I am not a lesbian, but I understand, like, I can put myself in their shoes to be like, you know, I've identified that I like girls, and I can see where, like, straight girls trying this out can be annoying.
Yeah, they use you as their, like, test drive.
Right. Mm-hmm. And I feel, like, no offense, but that's what Solene's doing, because she won't even say she's bi.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
at least say you're bi, you know? Like, but be like, no, I'm straight. Well, then you're literally just kind of using me.
Just kind of being an asshole.
Yeah. So I get it. I'm kind of on their side with that.
Yeah.
My next note is I already want Dawn off my TV.
Yeah.
Every time they show her, I'm like, get her off my screen.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. She is the girl, and you probably don't have ever seen this, but like a girl at a party that'll walk up to you and kick you in the shin as hard as you can because she thinks you're cute.
Yeah.
It's like, you're a psychopath. Like,
yeah.
Get away from me.
With Dawn, I think she is like one of those people that, I mean, obviously she's an asshole, but like gets worse when they're drunk. Mm-hmm. It's like, we were just talking about this. Who was I talking to about, like, I don't know who it was, but it was like different types of alcoholics where like people think like an alcoholic is someone who gets belligerent and I'm like, no, like alcoholics can be anybody, but like it goes by your personality.
Yeah.
So if the person's an asshole and an alcoholic, yeah, they're going to be belligerent, but there's also alcoholics that are not assholes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, that's what I mean with like Dawn. I'm not calling her an alcoholic, but it's like, oh, like when you drink, you get like this. No, you're already like that.
Yeah, that's the misconception.
Right.
Like, in movies, everything you see, like, oh, he's an alcoholic, he's a bum yelling on the street, yelling at a kid.
Right.
You know, they're an asshole, they're all this stuff. But yeah, like you said, you're just an asshole. Like, oh, tequila makes me angry. It's like, no, you're just an angry person.
Yeah.
Like, you're just a dick.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's why I look at Dawn where it's like, no, she's definitely just an asshole all the time.
Yeah.
Alcohol's just making it worse.
Yeah, it just gives her the confidence to be more of an asshole.
Right. Are we basically at dinner now?
Yeah.
Okay.
First thing out, shrimp cocktail.
I can't with shrimp cocktail.
It was one shrimp.
One?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Give me the whole thing.
We've talked about this before.
Give me the whole thing that Mom takes out of the freezer too late and it's still frozen, but we eat it anyways. Give me that. You know, don't give me one shrimp.
Why does she do that? It's so easy to take it out the day before and put it in the fridge.
They freeze everything.
They do. They freeze everything. Bread, any sort of bread, buns. What else do they freeze that you're like, why?
Anything that they're not going to eat right now.
Yeah, lunch
into
meat.
The freezer. Yep.
I saw a thing the other day, and it made so much sense, because you know how you talk about like making dinner and how it's the worst thing as an adult, like having to make dinner over and over. And somebody commented, I think it was like a TikTok, and somebody commented like, that's why you go to your parents' house and they never have any food, because your mom's over it.
Oh, yeah.
Mom and dad never have food.
No.
Because she's like checked out. She already did it. We're adults. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she did a full 20 years.
Right.
Yeah.
I get it. I don't even want to do it now. And I still got a lot of years, I guess, God willing, of making dinner, but
yeah,
it sucks.
I know. I have fallen into such a routine of chicken and rice.
I know.
And I just change the sauces, and that's new enough for me.
I know. I hate that I have like expensive taste. Well, not expensive taste. I just want to eat food that tastes good, and mostly that's not healthy.
No. That is the perfect system that we have as humans.
Yes. Not to go off topic again, but like this episode, there's not much going on, so you guys get to just hear us talk about random stuff. Sorry. Do you ever watch those TikToks of like professional chefs that are hired by like celebrities?
Yeah.
Oh, my dream. Like the stuff they're making, because like some of these, like I guess some celebrities will hire a chef that will be there every day, but some hire them for like meal prep for like once a week.
Yeah.
The stuff they make, I'm like, I'd be so healthy.
I know. Do you watch, I think her name's Olivia. She always flips off the camera and plays like rock and roll music.
No, that's not the one I saw. I don't think I follow any of them specifically, but they'll come up once in a while and I'll watch the whole thing because I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. She always made me laugh because she would respond to comments and just tell people to fuck off, basically. But
Dang.
yeah. Yeah, all the food that those chefs put out, it's like, it looks like it's enough food, it's healthy, and it's probably the best quality you can find.
I know. I'm so jealous. I've always said if I win the lottery, like that's on the top of my list is hiring a chef.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Any hoozles.
Fraser drops a glass and Dawn's like in his face.
Yeah.
He's got more restraint than I do.
I know, and he let it slip a little bit.
He did.
And it was probably calculated.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would have been like...
I know.
Yeah.
Because we all know those people too.
Mm-hmm.
Like...
You drop something.
Yeah.
I'm going to drop you.
And like, you're just trying to like go about your day, like cleaning up or whatever. And they're like in your face being like, did you get that? You missed that spot. You missed that spot. Oh my God. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I couldn't do it. I couldn't.
Oh, God.
I'd be like, Dawn, go back to your stupid party that I freaking had to do for you.
Yeah. Go jump in a lake, Dawn.
And then this is where we kind of see people like both the deck team and the interior noticing that like Jess and Solane are starting to distract each other. Mm-hmm. And this is where it's like, Solane, I can't be on your side with this. Like, I love the Love Island rules. I'm on your side with that. But this, you do have a job. We joke about the fact that you think you're on Love Island and you don't know you have to work.
But it's important to me that you know that you're not on Love Island.
It's important to me to know that we are joking.
That it is a joke. Don't listen to us.
And then anytime anybody tries to like call her out for not working, she's just kind of mean about it.
Yeah, she's
like,
just a dick about it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have time. Like, you do have time.
And that's where I feel bad for Rainbow to a point, because it's like, what is she supposed to do?
Mm-hmm. I mean, if I was Rainbow, or if I was talking to her, I would be like, just pretend she doesn't exist, because that's what's happening right now, but you're getting offended by things. Cut her out. She's invisible now.
Yeah, I think we're going to see something, because like, she really just does not give a fuck.
No.
And I think, well, don't we see it later that Fraser and Captain are talking about her?
I think so, yeah.
I think I have it soon. Let's see.
Well, this episode they were talking about her, but basically just like everyone's getting distracted. It's the hump of the middle of the season type thing, yeah.
And then she's late. Mm-hmm. So we're basically at the next morning now. Hold on. I really do want to find... Yeah, I said, Fraser is talking to Captain about Solane. Yeah, I just see something happening. I don't think it can keep going the way it is. And Solane just kind of keeps skating by.
Yeah.
Because I think we've seen this before with others. And it just can't keep happening, you know?
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
Yeah, and then we see that she makes out with like half the crew, so we'll see all that later too.
Who else does she make out with?
A lot with Damo.
Okay, I think I did write that down.
Yeah. But Jess and Barbara are together, and that's what counts here, folks.
Yeah, that's what we want.
That's what we want to see.
Did you see for breakfast they had lobster and bacon Benedict?
I did.
Okay, am I crazy that those two things don't go together?
No, that's too much. It's too much fat.
It's okay. I love bacon, but like I've actually had a lot of food recently. I think I just talked to Brad about this yesterday. It doesn't need to be added to everything.
No.
Again, it's a great addition to like a turkey BLT,
Yeah, perfect
like
for that.
bacon cheeseburger. But I had it on like a chicken Alfredo pizza. Didn't need to be there.
No.
What else did I have it on? Oh, this is kind of controversial, but like when you get like a meat lover's pizza, I don't need it on there either.
No, it can't blend in. It has to be a part of like the main flavor profile. Otherwise,
Yes.
it's taking away.
And also controversial, when like a breakfast food, I just want one meat. I don't need like sausage and bacon. I want one or the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like with this, I just want the lobster. I don't want them both.
That's fair.
Anyway,
Yeah.
people might disagree, and that's fine. But I just like, I think we're adding it to too many things.
Yeah, I would rather, like, for this breakfast, have lobster Benedict with a plate of bacon.
Yes, there you
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
Maybe sprinkle it on top every now and then.
I still just don't think the flavors go together.
Probably not.
I don't know. Anyway, I said, oh my God, not Hugo wanting Solane now.
Yeah.
Like, what? This is where...
Is she like a 12 out of 10? Is she super model hot?
Maybe in person?
Maybe, but like, I don't know. Like I feel like what Hugo said is accurate. Like, yeah, she's attractive, but it's not worth like shooting someone over.
Okay, yeah.
You
Because,
know?
yeah, she's attractive. I'm not saying she's ugly, but...
And Hugo didn't say that. I don't know
No,
why I said
but then,
that.
sorry, I'm in my mind going through, like, what the options are. Because is it really just Solane and Rainbow?
Yes.
So then there's your answer partly. Because, I don't know,
Fair.
because it's like Jess and Barbara are not straight. Fraser's a guy. There's no other female. Am I missing someone? But I don't think I am.
Barbara, Jess.
No, it's all,
Solane,
yeah.
Rainbow.
That's
Yeah.
it. So it could be that too.
Yeah.
And maybe Rainbow's just pretty closed off and whatever, but you never know.
Who knows?
So the other thing I just wanted to say about Hugo, like when he talks about like liking Solane or like being attracted to her or whatever, he's like, I want to connect with people. Okay. Now what I said last week, it's completely contradictory with the whole open relationship thing. Why are you trying to connect with people if you're in an open relationship?
Yeah.
That's messy.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you just be like, she's hot, I'd hook up with her?
Yeah.
Isn't that better?
Yeah, like that was my understanding that was the whole point.
Yeah.
That you already found your emotional connections, and
Right.
now you're just off having fun.
That's messy.
Yeah.
If you're looking to connect with people but you already have a relationship, that it doesn't make sense to me. It's too much. Too much.
I know, and then I was thinking, like, oh, they have a really good relationship, but they just don't want to do long distance, so that's why they're in an open relationship. But then what's the point?
Right. Same. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't want to judge. I'm not
yeah,
judging.
live how you want. It's
Right.
just, it doesn't make any sense right now.
It just seems like too much work.
I saw too much.
Yeah. So this is where we see like the drama where Kyle tells Fraser that Solane is still sneaking kisses. Okay, whatever. Child. Kyle's trying to stir shit up because then Kyle goes to Jess too? Is that how it goes?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that's...
Yeah, I said now Jess and Kyle are chatting about Solane. And it just feels like Kyle is trying to be like, gotcha. Like, I don't know. It doesn't sit right with me.
I rewound this part too, because I couldn't tell either time that I watched it if it was more of a nervous because he feels he's kind of in the wrong, like telling your buddy like, oh, hey, she was kissing me while she was, staying the night with you or whatever. Or it was like hey, guess what? I'm kissing her too.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't figure out which one it was.
My take on it was you look desperate and you look like do you want to win by default?
Yeah.
Like, don't you want her to pick you? Because to me, that what happens is when someone's like jealous or whatever, and they go like to, just so you know, like she's kissing me too. Okay, so is your point to then have Jess get a little irritated about that and then cause issues with Jess and Solane, and then Solane will come to you? That's not genuine. Why would you want that?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you want Solane to pick you irregardless?
Yeah, I mean, you would rather have her just want you over Jess.
Right.
But it is kind of like that childish thing, like, well, I'm doing it too, so you might as well, take off and let me handle it.
Yeah.
Could go either way.
Again, I'm just saying I don't get good vibes.
I don't know.
Guests leave and Fraser's like, bye.
Yeah.
Get off.
Get off my boat.
I'm surprised we didn't see anything more with them. Like more bad behavior.
Yeah.
The way last week went, it made it seem like this week they were going to keep like escalating.
Yeah.
But they really didn't, besides like Fraser with the glass and Dawn.
Yeah, it's really just Dawn.
Oh. If you saw my foot, now you don't, because I put it down. But the emoji went away. The tip's really good.
Yeah.
27.5.
Good tip for normal guests, below average for shitty guests, in my opinion.
Okay, because that's where I was like confused, because didn't Rainbow kind of say the same thing? It's like an average tip, but that to me that's a good tip.
Yeah, I think the whole joke is like
They were bad guests.
They were bad guests, give us more money,
Yeah.
but it overall is a good tip.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were shitty, so I get the point.
And if you're like a nice person, you have a friend like Dawn, you got to be okay with paying an extra 3G.
Or you got to make Dawn chip in. Hey, you're a bitch.
Hey, you suck.
You got to chip in more tip.
But if you had the balls to do that, you're not hanging out with her.
Why are you hanging out with her? And we have this conversation all the time. It's almost, they have to be like plants. Because why would you hang out with somebody like that?
Yeah.
To me, which I guess the primaries didn't seem like the best people in the world either. I just don't know how you would put up with somebody like that if you weren't terrible too.
Yeah, fair point. Because, yeah.
I couldn't. I wouldn't.
At some point, you have to be the one reaching out to them,
Yeah.
It's not like middle school where someone could follow you around the playground. Like, you're actively being their friend, too.
We've talked about this before, though, too. I think something that comes into play is people who are down to come and pay the money to be on the boat and are able to come. Because it's like, yeah, we all have our ideal group of, let's say, 8 people, but realistically, they probably all can't do it.
Yeah.
So then you move down the list,
Yeah, how, like, your unemployed friends find each other.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so who knows? They have 2 days off now.
Yeah.
Which is rare.
Very rare.
I said they're getting a villa. It really is Love Island now.
Yeah, they're just straight up cop. Yeah. We're just on Love Island now.
Yeah. Like,
that's it.
So this should be interesting because we haven't seen something like this on this show in a while.
It's been a while.
Where they're going to be all together, not working, not on the boat.
Claws are going to come out.
We'll see. Everybody's just going to be making out with everybody, basically.
That's all that's going to happen. But now we know the setting of Fraser and Anthony's argument.
Oh, is that what it is?
I think so.
I thought it was in their room.
No.
Okay. But yeah, I only remember the clip from like weeks and weeks ago. So, I mean, it needs to happen. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's got to happen. So I think that's what they're building up to.
Yeah.
Is like, let's put this Anthony interview in every now and then to remind people. And then the big...
Whatever. I'm over it.
Whatever, who cares?
So now Jess is starting to show interest in Barbara. We already talked about how like Solane is like kind of like giving eyes to them. Like,
yeah, a little pissy.
We'll see. Maybe it's nothing. I guess we don't know.
Jess said there's enough of Jess to go around.
Oh, she did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. we'll see. So they're also having an interior meeting after the main one, and Fraser's basically saying that he isn't happy. And I said, now Selene's just being a bitch because she's like, no one cares. And I was like, yeah, they do. Literally everybody cares but you.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Delusion.
So that's why I'm like, she can't, there will be, if she keeps acting like this, there will come a point where Fraser's like, no, you know, it can't.
Get off my boat.
Yeah. So that's basically it. Like, we end with like them blaming Rainbow for something, and I'm confused because I don't know what they're blaming her for, and then she's crying.
So, to my understanding, there was like Fraser came to check on all the cabins. The master bed didn't have the sheets put on. And Fraser was like, who's going to do this? Who was supposed to do this? Barbara and Selene both say, Rainbow was in there. Rainbow was supposed to do it. It was her. And then Rainbow was basically like, okay, I guess I'll do everything.
Yeah.
And that was when she started crying and was like, I'm giving 100%. Like, why is that not enough?
Yes.
And it felt more like Selene and Barbara could have totally done it. Not like Rainbow was saying, don't do it.
Right.
But they blamed it on her.
I guess I was confused because when Rainbow starts crying, it looks like she's in like the captain's room. It doesn't look like the master.
That's what I was confused about too, because the bed was not the master bed.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess that's what confused me.
Mm.
But yeah, it really just does feel like they're throwing her under the bus. It does not feel like they want to be a team.
No.
It very much feels like Barbara and Selene are kind of a duo, which is weird to me. Mm-hmm. I guess we saw more of Barbara like a few weeks ago. We're seeing less of her. I don't know. I just think Fraser's going to have to kind of step in here soon.
Yeah.
And then that's basically it. Like, yeah, you said on the coming up on Damo's making out with Selene now. Barbara and Jess are making out. And then we have a wild, uncontrollable charter guest.
Did you see that?
Yes.
Nuts.
They put her up against a wall.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Pumped for that episode.
I know.
I cannot wait for that episode and the recording we do of this show.
Finally, we're getting something. I can't wait.
I'll talk for an hour about that. I don't
love
care.
It. Yep. And then Brad was actually watching the end with me. And he's like, yeah, like captains have a lot of authority because it's depending where you are, maritime law, because nobody has jurisdiction, depending. They could be within jurisdiction of a certain country. But think about it, that you can call the police if you're in a jurisdiction. But if you're not, who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters.
I knew it. I knew you were going to say that.
It was you really set it up.
Yeah, you have to, really.
You have to.
You can't let that go. But no, for real. That's scary.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I've seen people like that where they look like a wild animal because they're blacked out drunk.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do.
You have to like lock them in a room.
Yeah, I've done it.
You've locked someone in a room?
Yeah.
Not on a boat.
No, not on a boat.
It's different if it's on a boat. You can't like throw them off.
Yeah. You gotta be, because there's like a lot of water and stuff.
They'll die.
They'll die.
For sure.
And then you got a whole different problem.
And that was basically it. So hopefully, I'm gonna be honest, I've been a little bored.
Yeah, but I am stoked to watch that charter guest.
Yeah. I'm guessing it's not gonna be next week.
No.
So next week is like the villa, which we don't get much of besides the making out. I'm guessing it'll be in 2 weeks. That's my prediction.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Damo and Rainbow would have been perfect.
I know, and they like seem like they get along.
Yeah, they seem like they're really good friends.
Yeah, which maybe that's all they want to be, and that's fine.
Yeah, it's true too.
So, what's the secret word? I don't have one.
Niçoise salad.
Oh my god.
Try and spell that without Google.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have anything else, so I guess that's what we're going with. Just a reminder, we have merch. Check it out in our YouTube shop. Thanks to a lovely listener, I got a message a few days ago, and they asked for more embroidered stuff. specifically a sweatshirt. So there's a new hoodie on there that's an embroidery, and it just says Below Deck Experts with the logo, and it doesn't say like a Below Deck Recap podcast.
Oh,
I really like it.
I'm gonna buy that.
Yeah. So, and it's embroidered,
That's awesome.
which I think the embroidery is cooler anyways. So
I really like the like regular sweatshirt, small embroidered, like low key.
Yep, and that's what it is.
I'm buying one.
There's like a few different colors too. You can do like beige, white, light blue, and maybe pink. It's what works with our logo. So
going with beige.
Yeah. So check that out. Just a reminder, we're gonna do a giveaway when we hit 750. We've really just been kind of hanging around the 725 to 730. But encourage your friends to check us out, share us. Because we're gonna do a giveaway when we hit 750.
Tell your friends what you saw here.
Yeah, exactly. I'm hoping, like, we talked about this before. I think people take a little while to catch up because we've even had some of our like really regular listeners like watch like multiple in a row, which I totally get. Like, I would not be following it week by week if I wasn't doing this job.
No.
So I get it.
Yeah, I was a binge a whole season in a night type of guy.
Yes, that's me too. So and then we have one comment. I watched the Love Island France after the island interview, so you don't have to. What?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Not me, this person.
Yeah. And you got.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
The only interesting piece of information that was that Solane grew up very conservative, religious, and was engaged at 19. So it's giving rebellious Catholic school. Apparently, she went an entire month on Love Island without having sex with her coupled partner, and the only scandalous thing she did was kiss another guy. It doesn't seem like Love Island France is anything close to as good as Love Island UK or Love Island USA, but I only watched the interviews, not the season. Very interesting. That is interesting because I would have assumed she'd be acting the exact same way when she was on Love Island, but it sounds like she wasn't.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Good info, though.
Because I have seen people do that where they grow up very sheltered and then they get a taste of freedom and then it's like everything.
For show.
For sharks. Thanks for doing that, though.
Yeah, very
Good
cool.
insight.
There is so much. Love Island is just like kind of like The Housewives, where you will never be able to watch them all.
Yeah.
I was thinking about going, and I still might. I haven't found a show like since obviously Love Island USA is done. I was gonna go back and watch the previous season, which I still might, but
it's not gonna be the same without the hype.
I know, it's like, who am I to talk to about it? Nobody. That's
Gotta go to Reddit.
Yeah, which is like, but then you run the risk. Here's the thing. You run the risk of like, those people have already watched the whole thing. So you can't go week by week. That's what's fun.
Yeah.
That's why this is fun.
True.
You know what I mean? Like the community aspect of it. So who knows? I might not last, but. And then as far as bingo cards, I'm going to look real quick. I thought there was one. There was one that I thought happened this. Guest go hiking, guest sleeps through dinner, 0 firings, guest falls. Did a guest fall?
No.
Okay, so I didn't get any, of course. It's probably Lane's. Crew member oversleeps. Because I guess that wouldn't. So Lane didn't oversleep. She was just late because she was kissing Jess.
Yeah, I'd agree to that. It wasn't like, because they normally show like if they have to get up at 7, like 7:25, they're still sleeping.
That's true. Yeah. I was thinking it was going to be like crew member late, but it's oversleeps, which I technically isn't. So I don't think we got any this go around.
Frick.
Sowie. We'll see. We're going to get some, obviously, with all this drama coming up. So, all right, guys. Thanks for sticking with us. Again, like I said, check out the merch if you want merch. And then if you have, like, recommendations, like whether it's merch or stuff you want us to talk about, or don't be afraid, like, to reach out. Constructive criticism, I haven't said this in a while, is welcome. Don't be a dick about it, because then, of course, nobody's going to listen. But no, like, don't be afraid to reach out if, like, there's a piece of merch that you want or whatever. We welcome the feedback.
Yeah. Yeah, and we don't promise to do anything, but
right.
we welcome the feedback.
Right. All right. Well, I guess we'll see you guys next week then.
We'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye.